Okay, so welcome back to F1 2020. We're gonna be continuing with free practice session. I think we're on free practice 2 now. I have added another setup on the games, which I'm gonna try out now, because I haven't tried it on the My Team mode as yet. I just did some runs on it on, what was it, time trial. So I wanna see how well it works with the My Team car. So yeah, let's see how that's gonna go. So yeah, I did a few minor adjustments to the setup on the car. So we're gonna apply that setup now, and let's see how much differently the car is gonna run. Okay, let's save it. Alright, so let's go with one of the practice programs here to see how it's gonna run. Okay, what haven't we done? Okay, we do need to get the qualifying pace one finish. So I think we're going to get that going. Just 1 second.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active...
Let's go, let's see how well this goes. I mean, the time trial car was pretty stable with the setup, but just want to see how well it's going to run on a My Team car. Going a little wide on that one. But just a little bit late there, I guess. It's Beria. Yeah, we're looking to get some points on Bahrain today. Pre-practice 1 went pretty well yesterday, so I changed the setup on the car just a little bit. I was tinkering with something last night on the time trial, so I brought that setup into play here now, and I just want to see how well it's gonna work in terms of traction coming out of corners. Usually where I spin, as long as it's fine through that, I can take the race there. As I said, I'm pretty good here. Okay, so that's one issue to deal with. So wait a minute, that's fine. I just gotta try and avoid that happening. But it is a new car anyway, so you can't expect it to, that was my bad, to have all the pace that, you know, the regular cars have. We're gonna go around again. Okay, I see what's happening. Just want to run this one more time. I want to see is the
Okay, test
preset
over.
better
I'm
or
afraid
not.
we didn't get what we needed. We're gonna have to run it again.
Because I seem to having better runs yesterday with just presets. So let's just go back and let's see what's happening. It's still a bit fuzzy with the setup. I mean, it's gonna run great on the okay. So we ran preset 3 yesterday. We're gonna go with that again. And let's see what happens. If I'm spinning less or spinning more. I mean, the only time I can really try it on my team car is during free practice, so what works on the other cars might not work here. It's something you gotta just work with. That was a lot better with preset 3 coming off that turn. It's pretty stable with the preset 3 going so far. I don't know how preset 4 is gonna run. Maybe give us a little bit more straight line speed. A little bit less downforce. But this actually seems fine. I'm comfortable driving this way, so I might just keep it if I need to. That's the only corner I need to be careful with coming off. Alright, I think this might be a better
Car
race, but
repairs have
just
set
a
us back a
few
little.
things to work on. Alright, so
We're second in the speed trap, 203.0 miles per hour.
I want to just try this again. But this time we're going on the race strategy one. Be on the mediums, let's see. Even the AI was struggling a little bit there.
Give us some consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into the race strategy. Don't worry about invalidating the lap, it's just to see how stable this car is.
I think we can get some points today at Bahrain though. We have to.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Let's try preset 4. Doing like the qualifying pace. These tires are a bit used up, but I still need to see how well they handle. Why are the components so used up already? We've barely finished one race. We haven't finished one race actually. Why are they so used up? That's weird. That's actually really weird. I saw people complaining about this. Alright, let's see if we can just get a fresh set just to run on to see how well this car is gonna fare. Oh, we've been using everything. Okay, that's fine. 130 has been the fastest time. But it is pretty realistic though, because new teams tend not to have their components last as long. They do get penalties a lot, get penalties for changing, you know, GUK and stuff, and gearbox. Once the back end goes, it goes, man. Seriously. I think the tires are just a little worn too, but it just shows me what's gonna happen while it's racing with them. Okay, I think the hards have quite a bit of life on them. We're gonna run on the hards to see how that goes. Mediums are 35% gone. Okay, let's go on the hards. We're just going out just on track, just like that. Air on the rear. I might have to do that. Yeah, it's a lot of oversteer. But everyone's been complaining about it too, from what I've seen online. Everyone's having the oversteer issue with the car, and the back end just goes. That's what the new setup was for, to compensate for that, but it seems to be worse than the preset. We're running preset 4 right now, I believe. Preset 3 seems to be the best Yeah, preset 3 seems to be the best thing I have going. Return, we're probably gonna be running preset 3 in the race. Because I haven't found a comfortable setup for this car as yet. I'm thinking about what happens if I do preset 2. Let's just see 5.6, 7065. And oh my bad, what am I doing? 5.6, 7065. Okay.
Okay, let's talk about this track. The temperatures may be lower than they were a few years ago thanks to the new start time, but this is still the desert.
Rear wing 7 or 8. Yeah, we can do that. I'm gonna try that. Let me just see what's happening here. I'm pushing the car as hard as I can through the corners because I want to see how much I have to push before it actually goes on me. Now the overtake just gives you a push forward. Flying through there, and I'm just really pushing it through that one. Even here it's fine, I don't lose anything here. This is the turn I usually use the back end at. I took it as a little bit safer on, that was fine. And coming off this corner, usually sometimes I lose a little grip. Yeah, I did this a little bit, but that's I can control that. Oh, I'll have a look at the comment in a second. Not enough turning power on that one, but that's fine, we can make it. We'll have to use preset 2, maybe a look. Alright, let me see. Rear wing at 7 or 8, but I think reduce the front wing angle as you don't have too much understeer. Okay, one thing more I wanted to try. Okay, let's go in and change that. I'm thinking maybe a 7 for the wing. Let's see. Because what I had happen. Okay, let me just have a look at what was the setup I had. Load car setup. Bahrain, yeah. Okay, what was this setup?
We're top of the speed trap, 205.
Okay, we had a 6.6.
miles per hour.
The rear on 7 or 8. Okay, let's do 7. Transmission is 90/75. We're gonna have to probably bring that down to just more. I'm just doing some random numbers right now to see what's gonna happen. Alright, we're gonna try this. And okay, let me see what these settings are when I get out on track. It's a little, I don't know, it takes a lot of work to get this car perfectly set up for a track. Thanks for the help, Oliver. Let's see what's happening here. I can put the wing to 8 if I need, but this is where the differential is at here. 5265. Let's bring that down to 55. Took my rear end away. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Put that back up to 65. Let's see what's happening now. But I should have probably just left it at the preset tree, which I was comfortable at, and just worked from there. Anyway, we're gonna have to do that in yeah, that's not working out. Get back to garage. Session will be over, so we're continuing straight on to FP3, and we're gonna use the preset tree and alter that one. Okay, the session is done anyway.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three: Verstappen, Hamilton, and Charles Leclerc. And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend.
Alright, so we're gonna do preset tree and just change the differential maybe just a little bit if we need, and the wing angle just to help. Also wanted to try preset 2, but I'm worried about losing straight line speed. Of course, the car just needs to be stable right now. It's a one main thing going. So I might actually do qualifying just after we finish this session. So let's get on to this. Alright, so let's get this set up. So back to preset tree. Actually, let me just, I want to run preset 2 for a second. Let's just see what the lap is like.
We'll make the changes you requested.
Let's just do a lap on preset 2 and let's see how well that goes. Okay, so we're looking to just get a little bit more downforce. We're into the corner here. Just a little bit coming out there. That was fine. I can actually control that if I need to. I'm just pushing it as much as I can through the harness so I know if I can hold the car back or not if it starts to go. Okay, we gotta straighten up on that one before we get off that turn. That's a must. Okay, let's just go back. We know already what's gonna happen. Those were the major turns having problems, and the other one in the middle. So we're working preset tree. This is kind of why I'm actually just doing the stream anyway for it, because it does help get the car set up. So go back here. What's aerodynamic at? It's at 5.6. So rear.
The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button. You can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
Let's do 5.7 here. Transmission
We're
is
top of the speed
at
trap, 203.2 miles per hour.
I'm not sure how to set the differential for the throttlers yet. Maybe I'll probably drop those down.
There's a few cars out on track. Perhaps we should get out there before it gets busy.
Alright, so we're gonna work with this.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre usage. We have to give 2 sets back at the end of this session, so they'll be unavailable for the rest of the weekend.
Let's see if
We'll
this is
hand
any
over the
better.
2
I will
most
also
worn
might be
sets,
dropping the
so
differential
don't
and
ruin
brake bias like really down if I need to. I think that does kind of help when you're having some instability issues. I expected back to slide away going around that turn because I'm just forcing it, but it doesn't. So for the time being, it does seem like what we have to do is let the car straighten up before you actually get on the throttle. Otherwise, things like that happens. It's gonna cost us a little bit in the race, but remember just trying to at least be in the midfield for now. If we can get points, we get points.
Well, program over, but that wasn't much help to us. We need it again, I'm afraid.
Okay, with the wing changes you told me to make and the differential changes I just made, the car is a lot more stable because I'm going full throttle off the corner just like I just did there, and it's going without the rear end going off on me. So we're going to be running this as a setup for Bahrain. I got enough angle going into turns as well, that's pretty good.
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
Except for that turn right there. But that's fine, we can control that. Oops, speeding in the pit lane. Did I speed in the pit lane? I forgot. See, that's the problem. I keep forgetting that I have the pit assist off. But yes, good area. I think that setup is gonna work pretty well for the race. I have enough traction. Look at those tires, man. Seriously. Alright, so we're gonna save that as our new Bahrain setup.
set fuel mix 1 if you want to save the engine for the race. Our best lap so far is a 1:35.5.
135. Okay. So let's do qualifying pace again. Let's go. Better to work on, and with the My Team mode that they added here is just incredible amount of stuff that you actually have to go through to get this car running smoothly on track. Oh, those tires are like almost gone, so don't expect a really good lap here. Yeah, these tires are gone. These tires are gone. Whoa, those are really gone. Okay, let's get back in. No point wasting time out there. You have to use a different set if you want to. Alright, let's try this. Maybe we'll get a few resource points if we can make a lap or two on it. Actually make some lap time actually. Just so I can get by just a little bit. That was me.
We have to replace that front wing. Bolts now.
You really need to make a lap time here.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
And we're going again. I probably should have looked at the tires that I selected for the weekend, which I did not. I'm gonna have to be really careful getting off these two corners in the race, just to be safe with it. You gotta really steer on the racing line, because you really have less grip off the racing line. I gotta tell you that one. It's not on every part of the track, but it's in most parts. You don't have as much grip if you're not on the racing line.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up. Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
This setup is working pretty well. Of course, I still have to be careful on some of the corners. The car is just, you know, it's just made that way. Until we develop it more, we can't do anything much about it. You gotta just be able to drive it. Just about controlling the touch on the throttle right now. I feel like it would have been easier if I had a wheel. We're in 11th, okay. Not bad. If we're in 11th for with on these tires, and they're pretty old.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Tires are starting to go up on me. Yo, okay, we're not finishing the lap. Get back in the garage. Tires are way gone. So if we did that time on those tires that were so old, that's pretty good. Are we at tier 2 now? No? Oh, finally, we made tier 2. One second, guys.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are Bottas, Hamilton, and Max Verstappen. And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Sorry about that. Thought I was having a call, but wasn't. Okay, so let's see how we did. Okay, so top time is a minute 30. and we are at 133. I think we can do much better because those are on mediums and way old mediums as well. Right, but Verstappen did a 131 on hards, so that's pretty good. And where is our teammate? Deltras is down with a 134, so he's about a second off of my time. We're a second faster than him right now, so pretty close in comparison. Down in 17th. Okay, so let's advance. So we're gonna be doing qualifying next as a separate video though. But let's just see if anything else is between the pre-practice and qualifying. Team acclaim has gone up. It's pretty good.